into detailed video on how I made this custom wide rolling TV tray. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start off by sanding the cedar. It is rough, and we're going to go ahead and get everything smooth. I'm going to start off with a 60 grit, then I'm going to move to an 80 grit, and then a 120. We're going to be using the Boyer from Harbor Freight, the 5-inch sander. And watch out for one of my other videos. I'm going to go ahead and do a separate review on just the sander itself. Okay, all finished sanding the boards, nice and smooth. I went ahead and sanded the edges here with the 60, 80, and then the 120. I just didn't want any splinters sticking out or anything like that. Okay, so we got all the boards sanded down, everything's ready to stain. I'm going to apply this stain with a rag. Today we're using the Varathane Premium Wood Stain American Walnut. If you want to buy this on Amazon, I will put a link in the description box below. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and I'm going to let it dry for about 10 minutes or so. Then I'm going to wipe it off with a clean rag. And in case you just kind of jump to this part of the video, this is cedar. And after sanding everything down, the grain is showing nicely. Once the stain goes on, it should look really nice. Now, I am not a professional at applying stain. Woodworking is definitely not one of my fortes. I would say metalworking is. So I'm trying to incorporate woodworking and metalworking into this project. If you have any ideas or in the comments down below, feel free to write anything. I'm open for constructive criticism and learning, and I may apply it to my next project. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything off. Okay, so the stain is dry. I'm going to go ahead and apply the polyurethane. Here we are using the Minwax polyurethane oil base. And if you want any of this, again, there is a link in the description box below where I will try to put one after I post the video. And check it out. Take you straight to there, and then you can get some of the stuff that I use here to build this here. I'm might go ahead and do 2 coats, because I'm sure that this is going to be used as a barbecue cart / TV tray and Lord knows what else. So I want to be sure that everything is on good. I've got a nice thick coating of the polyurethane here. Okay, so I went ahead and ground everything out. I got my channel made from the square tubing, and this is what it looks like right here. And I got a cedar board right here, and basically that is going to go in just like that. So it fits perfectly. That was my whole idea. I think that the finished product is going to look a lot better. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and grind the welds down, and then I'm going to finish everything off with a sanding disc just to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. It's important that whenever you do grind the welds down, that when you're using the grinding wheel itself, it's highly abrasive and it will leave scratches whenever you paint it. So now we're going to go ahead and make sure that everything is nice and square. As you can see, everything is good. Perfect. It's perfect there. Perfect. It is square on all 4 corners. Okay, so I got a grinding wheel on here, and when I go over the welds here, I'm just going to barely go over them and keep the grinding wheel on the welds. Okay, I got my sanding wheel on here, and I'm going to go over everything and just kind of fine finish everything out. Okay, so I'm going to be putting some cross member braces on the tray portion here, and they're going to go a little something like this. Okay, the cross members are welded on to the top portion of the tray. I made everything to where the boards will slide in. Gave it just a little bit of extra room here. Pretty much flush, right on the money. Pardon my camera, it is not the best. I'm trying to do a video for y'all. There should be enough clearance for the board to fit. I'll go ahead and clean everything up and start welding the legs on the tray here. Okay, so these legs are about 25 3/4 high. And here is a rough view of what it's going to look like. I'm going to slide the tray probably forward just a little bit and probably cut a little bit off the legs here. I just don't want anybody tripping over it, or myself. But that is a rough view. The boards are going to slide right in here like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the legs on. I just wanted y'all to see a rough view of what it's going to look like. Okay, so everything is painted. All that's left is to put the wheels on here. Everything turned out fairly nice. I wound up putting 4 coats of the polyurethane on and sanded in between each coat with 220 grit. And we are going to be using the Boyer drill bit set and the Milwaukee cordless drill. If you're interested in purchasing these items, I highly recommend the Milwaukee. I'm going to be trying the drill bit set out, the Boyer drill bit set. If I like it, I'll put a link in the description box below, and then it'll take you straight to Amazon to buy. So, but other than that, this is the Old Faithful right here, and this is what we're going to use to drill the holes with. And here are the wheels that I ordered on Amazon. It comes with a set of 5. I really do like the wheels before installing them, and we'll see how they work after I install them. But they're all swivel caster wheels, and they have kind of a rubber texture here to them. They feel like they'd be really smooth on tile or hardwood floor. So just wanted to point that out there. Also, I've got the holes already marked and ready to go. I'm going to drill a pilot hole first. And I marked in 3/4 of an inch on the inside. Okay, so I got the rollers on. Got the wood slid in right here. Everything's nice and shiny. Slides right into the channel that I made on the square tubing to where you can't see it. All the edges are basically covered up. One thing that I did notice is the wheels loosened up fairly quickly with just regular nuts on there. So that is the reason why they come with the nylon nuts. So we'll go ahead and figure out a way to get those on. So, but other than that, this is it. So it did take me quite a long time to build and sand. But overall, this is the finished product, and I can't wait to use it.